Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of To Be Completely Fucking Honest, where I like to be completely fucking honest. I made I made a note file. I made notes in my phone of things to discuss on podcasts, and then the notes section is on the phone that's recording. So I can't see. Oh my god, I bet I can see it in my other phone. No, I can't. Well, let's see before I jump to conclusions, which is what I do. I jump everywhere. Everything I do is jumping to a conclusion. Okay. I mean, it's there, but no, it's not. It's very old. It's from February. Why hasn't it updated? Maybe I just did not update it on the shared thing. Yeah, I just don't know. It's not updated. Someone is clonking up my stairs. Okay, they passed away. Welcome back. I just wanted to come back and chat. That's what I do here is chat. I really didn't have anything important to discuss anyways on my notes section. Hold on, my coffee table is really far away. So I really didn't have a lot to discuss anyways on my notes list. That's what I was trying to say earlier, notes list. If you saw my belly, I'm sorry. But I got some feedback that the question Q&A, we'll call it, get to know me is what I was supposed to call it, was actually good. So I wanted to keep that going. And to be honest, I was cuddled up on my couch again. In not a bad mood, but not a great mood. And that seems to be when I hop out of it and think, let me talk to my phone in my house alone. It's a great idea. So here I am. I got up. I didn't really put on clothes, but I came here to talk to you all and put myself in a better mood. So here I am. We're just going to jump straight into it because I don't want to tell stories today. I just want to answer questions. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? I don't know the answer to that one. It changes frequently. I am a Cancer, which I don't believe in that stuff a lot, but I think the Cancer makes a lot of sense because I go through stages where I am stuck home in my little shell and don't talk to a single person. And then I go through stages where I can't come back inside my door. For instance, a couple weekends ago, not that I'm telling stories, but a couple weekends ago, I went to Soho for the first time in months. And if you know me, you know I used to spend every Friday, Saturday, Sunday at Soho House. And I was wild. I'll be honest. I got a little wild. It's very chill, but very wild. And I was like, I have to chill the fuck out. One, mentally, but two, financially. So then I didn't go to Soho House on like a weekend other than like Art Basel, but that was just like for a night. It wasn't like the daytime thing, right? Anyways, I didn't go for probably like 5-6 months. And last weekend, I was gonna say my friends invited me, but I actually texted my friends and was like, "Are you doing Soho tomorrow?" And Julio, if you're watching, was like, "I'll go if you go." And I was like, "No, no, 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 no pressure. I was just gonna go if you go." And he was like, "Okay, I'll pick you up at 10:30." And I was like, "Okay, we're going." And so we get there, and I was like, "Okay, chill Sunday." We went to the beach. And it was nice. It was me, him, and Josh, and we just chilled. And I was like, this is so relaxing. And I was like, I have to be home by like 3, 4 p.m. tops. I have to do laundry. I have to cook. My dog, I want to hang out with my dog. It's Sunday. I need to prepare for the week, right? I have to work tomorrow. I need to prepare. And then the rooftop party starts, and we were like, let's go check it out. And we checked it out, and it checked me out. I got up there, and I was sitting in the pool, not really talking to anyone because I was like not my other personality yet. And then I had an espresso martini, and really that's all it took. I had one espresso martini, and it turned into probably seven. Um, and then that turned into vodka waters. But before it turned into all of that, my friends that I went with left me at 4 p.m. They were like, "We're going home," And instead of me saying, okay, yeah, great, I'm going to leave with you because I came here with you and you were my ride, I said, have a good day. Why would I do that? I do that every time I go somewhere. Um, and they left at 4 p.m. and then I got home at 2 a.m. That's what I do every time. And I made an entire new friend group. If any of you are watching this, you are fantastic and very fun, and I have a lot of fun with you. But I made an entire new friend group because my friends left, and instead of me saying yes, let's leave, I said bye, have a good night. I'm staying here by myself, and I will make friends. I don't fucking know why I get like that, but it's been the entire time I lived in Miami. And also, I never did that in my small little town in Kentucky. I went home. I was like, I would never stay by myself. And then I come to fucking Miami, of all places, the big city where things can happen to me. Like, I don't know. What if I don't kidnapped or something, you know? Knock on wood. Where's wood? And then I decide this is a perfect time that every time my friends are going to go home, I stay out by myself. What? Why am I telling this? Oh, are you an introvert or extrovert? I don't know. It changes not only daily, it changes hourly. One minute I'm like, I want to go talk to people, and the next I'm like, why am I talking to people? So that's the answer to that question. I'm really bad at giving short, straight to the point answers. What is your Enneagram number? Oh my god! Emily, if you were watching this, this thing just asked, what is my Enneagram number? And I forgot because it's been a long time. Oh my god, I did this probably like 5 years ago now, but it changed because I redid it because I felt like a different person. And I redid it, and then I was the more, I don't know. I want to say 8. Why don't I look while I have a phone here on me? Oh my god. Yes. So Enneagram numbers. Okay, I remember now. When I first did it like 5 years ago, I was number 6. I was a loyalist. And that's very accurate. It's still very accurate. And then I moved to Miami and I became not a new person, but a much more, I don't want, not stronger, um, d- aggressive person. Miami made me much more aggressive and like, "Ugh." And then I redid it and I was a number 8, the challenger. And I completely agree with that. And at the time, 5 years ago, I would have been like, I'm not a challenger. I'm loyal. I'm loyal. I am a challenger now. It is very, very true. Oh my God, I'm so glad you asked that question. So glad. It was, I forgot about Enneagram. Oh my God. Whoa. I forgot about Enneagram types. What is your spirit animal? I don't fucking know. Something fucking crazy. Bird Kevin off of Up. I feel like that's my spirit animal. Yeah, that's probably more accurate. Where would you never visit, even if you were paid $1 million? The rest of Florida? Yeah. I mean, that's dramatic. I would go if I were paid, but like I have no desire to go to the rest of Florida. It's quite different. It is not. Miami is not Florida. Don't get into that debate because I will not do it. What is my morning routine? It's being a piece of shit. Really? It depends on the day, but it's all pretty shitty. That's dramatic. I don't need to say that. My morning routine on days that I work is pretty quick because typically I work at like 8 a.m. and it's like a 45-minute commute. So I have to wake up early. Basically, I wake up, hop in the shower. I wake up late every day. So I wake up a little anxious and nervous because I'm like, fuck, I did it again. But I've been doing it for 5 years. So I have anxiety and I wake up and I run to my shower. I take a very quick shower. I shave every day my neck. I line up my beard. I do the sides of my hair. And then I get dressed and then I take my dog on a walk. We use the restroom. I bring her back inside and then I grab my bag full of things that I take to work. And then I go outside to my car. This is kind of funny. I go outside to my car, put my bag in my car, and then walk across the street to where I get my coffee every morning. It's a little bodega with a little walk up window, and I get my colada there every morning. And I pick it up. Typically, they see me crossing the street, so they go ahead and get it ready. And when I get there, it's in the window, and I just pay on Apple Pay. And then I pick it up, say thank you, have a good day, and get back in my car and then drive to work. And that's it. Mornings off work, it depends on the weather. If it's sunny or like just nice weather, I wake up and take my dog. No. Back it up. I wake up and get my coffee. And here is something that I have to say. My dog gets a little bit crazy on morning walks, and anytime I've had coffee in my hand and her on the leash in the other hand, it spills the coffee every time. So I wake up quietly. I do not make eye contact with her because if I make eye contact, she loses her mind. And then I go walk across the street to get my colada, come back, sip it for a couple minutes, get some in my system, and then take her on a nice walk. Yeah, I have to get some coffee in my system before I do that. And then typically I'll come back in and like chill for a little bit, eat sometimes, depending on, I'm not always hungry in the morning, and then chill and then go to the gym for a while. If it's raining and I can't take her on a quick walk, I mean, take her on a walk, we go outside, use the restroom, and then I just go to the gym. I'm really bad at giving quick answers. Like, this is surprising to me. Are you a night owl or an early bird? I am now an early bird. Once it's 10 p.m., I've talked about this before. I have 2 hours right now. It's 8 o'clock. Once it's 10 p.m., I'm out. I don't know. I can't stay awake. It's 10 p.m. and I'm like, oh, fuck. Unless it is the other version of me and I'm out and about and on the city. And then if it's 10 p.m., I'm like, oh my God, it's so early. Why would you ever want to go home right now? So again, it depends, but more of an early bird. Even if I go out, I like to be up early. I like my mornings. Mornings are relaxing. It's like very chill. I live in South Beach and it's like, oh my God, going outside in the morning, especially on the weekends, it's so quiet and chill. So morning owl, morning bird. Which is a bird? Owl is a bird. Yeah, an owl is a bird. Okay. What was the best year of your life and what was the worst year of your life? I don't want to go that. I don't want to say that. What have you learned about yourself recently? What do you think about dating and relationships? I don't think about that. I like don't think about it. It's not a thought that goes through my brain really ever. Um, I never think, oh my God, I should be in a relationship. I've been by myself for so long, and please don't take this in like a way because I like it. I want to be alone. But I've been by myself for so long that I don't know how I can be with another human. Like today, for example, I got off work at 5 and I came home and I chilled. If I had to come home and there was another human in my house, I would be so annoyed. Maybe not if I like found a person that I liked, but I don't like people. So no, I don't think about dating and relationships. I like it. I don't have a thought about it because it doesn't cross my mind. What is your favorite season of the year? Summer. I want to be hot all the time. That's why I moved to Miami. Um, it's like winter for us right now. It has been. And in the morning, sometimes it's like 55, 60 degrees. And it's nice for a couple of days. But even after that, like, I know that's not cold, but to me, it feels very cold now. Even after a couple of days, I'm like, I don't like this. Like, I'm walking my dog and it's like chilly. I don't want to be chilly. I just want to be warm. And I want to be able to go in the sun every day, you know? So summer. Who is your celebrity crush? I I'm not answering that because there's a lot going on in that field. Field. What superpower do you wish that you had? Be fast as fuck, boy. No. Um, I always say I want to read people's minds, but then I don't. That I know I don't want to do that. I just want to understand what people are thinking. Like when I really want to know. But if I could read people's minds, like sometimes it's not going to be good, and I would take that very offensively, and I would be like, "The fuck is your problem?" So I always say read people's minds, but I think that would be actually really detrimental to my health. Um, so if I had a superpower, I don't want to be involved with other people. Like I don't want to be invisible and be able to like secretly watch people and like sneak up on people and see what they're doing because it's gonna fuck me over. So it's something fun. Like actually, I joked saying be fast as fuck, boy, but like whatever, I'll run fast, I guess, or like fly. I could fly. That would be fun. I could fly. I think that would be scary. But yeah, that's that. What rules do you have for relationships? Don't be in that. I don't. I'm not that. How do you make new friends? I go out with my current friend group, and then when they leave to go home, I say bye, and I stay there by myself wherever that place may be, and then I make new friends. A terrible decision, but it's. I don't want to say it's worked in Miami, but like I've met a lot of people that way in Miami. Mental health questions. That's a good topic. What can people expect from you next? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from me next. I don't know. There's no answer for that one. I need a drink. Hold on. What is the best compliment you've received? Okay, this is only on my mind because it was recent, but it was like one of my favorite compliments I have received, which is why I'm using it to answer this question, obviously. I was walking into work one day, and when I walk into work, I have to bring an entire bag with me, right? Because I have all of my workout clothes, my shoes, my laptop, all of my chargers, my lunch. So I bring like a bag. I have a big bag with me. And I was walking in, and I have to walk past like the front desk and like reception area, you can call it. And they always give me such good compliments, and it really like I feel really good walking into work every morning. In fact, they used to the person that does this does not work mornings now, so it doesn't happen. But they would get their phones out, and as I was walking in, flashed their cameras at me like paparazzi because they said I always looked like a celebrity coming in, and that was so nice. But that's not the compliment. The compliment was every day you walk in, you look like you're showing up to an NBA game. You look like you're showing up to an NBA game. That is the most fantastic compliment that someone could have ever given me. And I think about it often right now. Because that's the vibe that I want. I want that vibe all the time. If money wasn't a factor, what would you do with your time? Travel. I really like traveling, and I just haven't got to do enough of it. So if money wasn't an issue, I'd go all the fuck over the place. My biggest pet peeve. I have a lot of pet peeves. Basically, my entire life is a pet peeve. Biggest, I think, slow people, slow walkers drive me up the fucking wall. If you know there are people behind you, move. Get the fuck out the way. Move. Oh my god, it pisses me off to no end. And on the other end, slow drivers. I know you see me behind you. Bitch, move. Oh my god, it's so annoying. And it's not that I'm late and it's my fault for being late. You're just fucking slow and I need you to scoot the fuck over. What is your most embarrassing memory? This is actually something I have not thought about in a long time, but I don't know why it just immediately came to my thought. When I was in fourth grade, I think, I was on the basketball team and oh my god, I have not thought about this in years. I was inbounding the ball, but like I didn't have the ball right yet. So I looked over, just like, I don't know what the fuck I was looking at. Probably, who knows? I was looking around to where I shouldn't have been looking. And someone threw the ball to the ref, but I wasn't looking, and the ball hit me on the head. On top of it, landed on my head. And everyone in the basketball arena like giggled. And I was like, oh my god. And that's probably why I have social anxiety now. And then I used to throw up before I was going places. So that's probably where that came from. What star sign are you? Is that a Cancer? What's a star sign? I don't know. What's the last thing you searched on Spotify? I don't have Spotify. I'm an Apple Music boy. What would you do today if you won the lottery? I would do so many things, but first I would get a G Wagon. Yeah, the first thing would just be a G Wagon automatically, which is very weird. I know. Like, I have a very good car. It's a new car. I bought it brand new, but I want a G Wagon, so I would get a G Wagon. And then I would quit my job. Sorry, guys, gotta go. Love you, but gotta go. It's not you, it's me. Do you have siblings? I do. I have two sisters, older. I'm the baby boy. I don't know why I said that. What were you like as a child? I don't remember it. What is your biggest fear? Being in a shooting. Truly is my biggest fear. Being in a shooting. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to get serious. Let's not get serious. Let's have wine. Let's not get serious. Let's have wine instead. What is the most important lesson you've learned in life? I was just thinking about this today. Thank you for asking again. Everything truly happens for a reason. And I learned that a long time ago, and it still to this day is so motherfucking true. Today, for example, I interviewed at a job a couple months ago, maybe. Yeah, a couple months ago. And it wasn't the best situation. Like, I interviewed fine, but I didn't feel comfortable there. And the guy made me feel stupid. He was telling me I was overqualified, and he was basically like, "Why would you apply here?" And I'm like, "Why are you saying that?" And then it was just a weird situation, and so I did not go to that company, obviously. And then today I found out a friend of a friend works for that company and just got let go. And apparently they're like letting people go. And at first I was like upset about the job situation, but I was like something just doesn't feel right. And then that's it. That's what didn't feel right, I'm sure. But truly everything in my life, I'm 31, everything has happened for a reason. And I fully believe that now, which is a very good mindset to have because to be honest with you, if you keep that mindset, not to be like serious again, because let's not be serious, let's just drink wine instead. Um, if you keep that mindset when bad things happen, you're like, okay, it is what it is. And it's so cool. It's so cool. When I was doing the other long podcast and I was talking about how I interviewed for that job 7 rounds, or 6 rounds, 7 weeks of my time, whatever the fuck it was, I like really at the moment wanted that job. And then when I didn't get it, I was like crushed for a second, right? I was like, fuck, like I thought I really had the job. And then I was like, no, if it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. Like there's no reason to be upset about it. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And everything's going to happen for a reason. And then I was not upset anymore, which is like such a cool mindset to have because it can be something bad. And then you're like, okay, that's fine. It's just what's meant to happen. And then you're like, fine. It's crazy how that works. What's something people would be surprised to know about you? This I've already discussed this a little bit on the last one, but not with that question being the reason. Um, I used to have social anxiety so bad that I would. It was to the point where I would have to physically vomit before leaving my house to do basically anything, like grocery store. I used to go to my friend's house almost every single day in the summer and like stay with him. And every single day when I would leave, I would have to throw up because I got so anxious. Presentations, I could not do presentations. In fact, I had a doctor's note saying Cody is not doing presentations in public. Can do them in private, but like he's not doing them in front of the class. Like it was bad. And then I don't know. After college, like I don't know what I think I like. I finally got into sales jobs, and it like I don't want to say fixed it because I still get nervous, but like it helped a lot. Like now, if I have to do a presentation, I'm like, okay, it is what it is. And in fact, I keep saying in fact, my boss, my coworker was he. Oh my god, I can't speak. My coworker had to do a presentation. He was like freaking out about it. I was like, if you don't want to do it, it's fine. Just tell me, I'll do it. And then I was like, oh, spicy Cody. I used to throw up before this, and now I'm saying, let me do it. And also to my undergrad teachers. What things excite you? I don't know. I'm like not. I'm like always excited, but not excited. You know, it's like I'm not like oh my god, but I'm always like oh this is cool. I don't know. Do you have any regrets? No, I truly can't think of any because I don't really like having regrets. How did you meet your significant other? I didn't. I didn't meet them. Okay, I'm gonna end it here because I don't want this one to end up being an hour like the last one. I wanted this to be short, simple, and let me just chat for a little bit after work, and that's that. You know. However, I do want to say if you guys have any questions for me specifically that I have not answered, but tell me because I want to answer them. I think this is actually a lot of fun. So send me some questions and I will like make note of them. And if you want, I'll like put your name and be like, "Oh, thank you, for asking this question," because I actually think that's really fun and I like answering questions. Send me some because I want to know what you want to know, and I want to tell you what you want to know. That made sense. Bye. Love you all.